how about this White Lantern DC Comics reference?
What?
The symbol in the center looks so awful like
the White Lantern.
I'm just gonna talk like this for this playthrough.
Great start to the episode.
Yeah, jeez.
So we're playing a game called SkyRider that's currently on Kickstarter.
Is that what that says?
What?
Is that what that word says?
SkyRider?
Yeah, I'm being a dick.
Wow.
Wow.
So, the developer was Guizzo?
Something.
I'll throw it. Hey, look at that. That's the developer.
Yeah, look at that awesome animation there.
Bam.
Look at the firework behind it.
Whoa.
Oh.
I gotta say, right off the bat, the pixel art is just absolutely beautiful.
It is, and I like that it's starting similar to Ghouls and Goblins.
Okay,
although you don't really have a clear... To move Noki?
Noki? Oh, maybe that's his name.
Hold jump to climb a ledge.
Okay, I got it.
Left click to make platforms.
Bam!
Oh.
Oh, and I must have just picked up little, charges for this thing. Okay, I get it. Can I... Oh, that must be a save station?
Like a checkpoint or something?
Right click to defend. Pow, pow, pow! Whoa!
Oh, cool. Oh, God, having a gamepad be just awkward.
Scoot over a little bit.
We're cuddling, guys. We're bonding.
I'm trying to use my...
Male bond...
Cujo's on the right side. Since I'm using a mouse, I've got, no room.
You got room, baby. So far we don't have clear instructions on how to influence...
Maybe I can jump off walls?
No, I don't think that's a thing. I think that's the animation of you falling, not sliding.
Can I... Oh, I can grab it.
Don't go too far. You don't want to crush yourself.
Oh, that's so cool. So,
interesting.
Game mechanics-wise, this is actually a lot more interesting than I was expecting. When I watched the Kickstarter video, I was like, there's a lot of, building platforms and jumping and shooting and jumping shooting.
I do like, though, that this game presents a platformer in a more interesting way than we've seen.
It does kind of break the stereotypical platformer, which I do appreciate. I just didn't expect it to actually be that mechanically interesting. Yeah. But in fact, it really is kind of... It's I guess my fear was, I
died.
I did not realize that could collide with objects in the world, which also changes stuff up a lot. This
man,
ledge
this would be a headache for me.
Oh jeez.
I wonder if
that ledge grabbing really throws me off too. Oh shit.
Oh, you're on charges.
I like this game over screen too. That's actually really cool.
It does seem a lot better than the other game. What was it?
Other game?
Where you had to shift between planes of reality or something. I forget what it was called.
Oh fuck, what was it?
Yeah, I'm glad that you're also...
If offensive, right click to shoot, press E to activate offensive mode. Oh, okay.
Hurry.
Oh, jeez.
Hurry.
This ever-creeping screen of doom is... I did it. I like it.
Press down to pick up the card.
Oh, hey.
I like that.
Animations are fluid, too.
The animations are fluid. The animations are fluid. I like that your main character, it's not I don't know, he's not bland, he or she. They're not designed in a way that, that could be a she.
I guess so.
They're not designed in a way that's, easy to miss or anything like that. Mm-hmm. That red scarf really pops, which helps in a game like this where you sort of need to keep track of both your mouse and your character at the same time.
Yeah, that is very challenging in and of itself, actually. I feel like we talked about this in another game. Maybe it wasn't with you, but controlling two separate objects at the same time is very challenging. Mm-hmm. And, we kind of get used to that a lot with, a lot of shooter games, like 2D shooter games. It's different when your cursor actually can get destroyed.
Yeah. That is pretty cool. I don't think that's really been a thing in some of the platformer games that I've played, and I think that's pretty cool.
Certainly not like this. This is kind of...
I love the teleport pixel art there, where it kind of like goes into a lightning bolt into the sky. I think that's so cool looking.
It is pretty cool. The other smart thing about the design of this game so far, I think, is that it's relatively easy to churn out a bunch of...
Yes.
Relatively easy to churn out a bunch of levels or different content using existing mechanics. Because, like, we've played through 2 levels now, and both levels each offered something that was kind of interesting and unique. But it really didn't switch things up too much. So it still feels... I wonder if I was supposed to go back up. Well, we'll see. So it still feels fresh and interesting, even though it doesn't actually change very much.
I do like that, though. I
had to try.
I like that so far, while yes, it doesn't... Oh my god!
Wait, did I have a double jump? Oh no. I guess if you don't jump, then you can jump in midair.
Huh. Try it.
No, because that'll die.
Oh no, you'll lose all the progress.
Yeah, all the progress.
I do like that while yes, it really is just sort of giving you the same amount of content in each level, it is the level is presented in a completely different light than the other ones we've come across, and I think that's super cool. The background looks rich. It looks like there's so much stuff. It looks like a full world, and I really do appreciate that about this game.
No, that is pretty fair, because while the mechanics don't change very much per level, I actually didn't even move that time. But the aesthetics...
What horrible game.
The aesthetics do change a lot.
I don't move and I die. 0 out of 10.
Game over for this developer. Nah, just kidding.
No, I was waiting for game over for this game. That's a minor glitch.
Well, they do need to work on their collision.
Although, it is a collision issue.
Collision sucks.
You know, me and my naive mind could be like, well, you're moving the elevator too fast. Of course you're going to get shaken off or something.
No, that doesn't make any sense at all.
You just said no like my mom.
No.
No.
No. Kojo. Or, no, it'd be
That's
Joseph.
Not even... Kojo.
Kojo.
Which is so funny because that's actually her nickname, too.
For you?
No, just her nickname. Like, people at work call her Cujo.
It's actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Have fun. Do you have any charges? Oh.
You didn't see it sitting there?
Oh, see? This reminds me of that other game.
Fucking Aaron. Shit! Okay, good, I had a checkpoint. Oh, that was a very good place for a checkpoint.
I do like that wall of enemies was presented in a way where if you encounter it for the first time, it's expected that you freak out.
It's funny because I panicked because I was like, wait, I need to change it to offensive mode, and I was like, no, actually, I just need to activate the shield, and then it was too late for me. Oh boy.
Oh, you blew up. Wow, you blew up. What the shit?
I think I can go through those things. Oh, shit. I clicked and then I jumped. I'm glad you enjoy watching me suffer through this.
It's more because every time you die or like do something like kind of doofy and you end up like losing a life, you have this moment of going
just
and it's just
moment
that
of
sigh.
silence. Oh, I can go through. Is this it? Oh, but damn it. Okay, that's a little unfair. There was really no indication that those guys would destroy the my little shield arm.
It's assumed.
No, because these guys don't break it. So it's actually not assumed, it's the opposite. I don't really know how they would have presented that, to be fair. Honestly, I would have just suggested having the cursor go through them. But whatevs, it is what it is. Shit! Fuck!
Two things at the same time. Just go over them with the
I missed it. I missed it, Cujo.
Is that what happened?
God damn it! Fuck!
So this is one of those games where you... This is one of those games, and I know people who are watching this understand, when you... See? You want to rush. You want to rush forward because you've gotten so far in this checkpoint that you start losing shit that you've been getting secondhand.
There we go. Pro.
Defensive.
Pro platformer. Pow, pow, pow.
Oh, you missed one.
Oh, God. What is it about?
Don't mess up.
Move your goddamn leg. But we'll sit close to the mic.
I could mess with you.
Don't mess with me.
I could mess with you so
There's
much.
like 10 people watching this right now.
A whole 10 people.
Actually, we do tend to get a little bit more views on the Kickstarter stuff, so...
Makes sense.
Which is actually really good, because whenever we do play Kickstarter games, really the hope is that we help bring people to them so that they make their goal. Because generally we don't play Kickstarter games, or Kickstarter demos if they suck.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, there's a lot of
We don't
bad
play them
stuff.
if they suck.
Well, we don't showcase them if they suck.
Oh, look at the bird in the background.
Fuck that bird. It didn't do shit for
will not.
No one. Should have had Nathan here to play this.
For those who are curious, in the session today, I did a lot of playing. So Chris is just now picking up the mantle, and he's like, "Yeah, I'll play." In my head, I'm going, "I don't know if this is gonna work out for you, bud."
Oh, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Jesus. Jeez, it's so hard to pay attention to. There it is.
Development console.
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
Oh, what did you do?
What
did you do?
I broke it.
No.
I think.
What is happening? What is on the screen?
Clear. Oh my.
What the hell?
I proper broke it somehow.
What did you do? Alright, well, yeah. So that's,
So that was SkyRider.
SkyRider. And hey, I mean, all in all, minus the minor collision issues, do you have any major complaints about this game?
No, well, I think they need to make very, very sure that they, keep in mind that the average player does not have much experience controlling two separate objects at the same time like this. Mm-hmm. So, like, the first two levels were relatively easy. I mean, I had my fair share of deaths and died plenty, but I still got through it. Then came this level, which had a steep curve of difficulty, and it's purely because of this area here, where suddenly there's a lot of stuff happening all at once, and it's very, very difficult to focus on all of it. So I think it's just a matter of making sure that they don't do this too soon in the finished product. Oh man, because otherwise, you're gonna lose players.
Oh.
Can I do it? Can I do it?
Oh. Yeah! Lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt. Well,
Lightning attack.
Should we keep going?
That's up to you.
I don't know how many levels are in the demo.
Neither do I.
Oh, a boss. Okay, I'm glad we kept doing. Okay, we'll at least try this and then we can call it here.
That's a lot of gems all around you.
Oh boy.
What the hell's happening? Oh,
it's a
that one's
cutscene.
not doing so hot.
So if you noticed, when the cutscene started, those little black lines popped up on the top and the bottom of the screen. That's like the universal code for a cinematic.
Huh? Yeah, that's true.
And
this thing.
Players get so used to it that you
use too much.
Kind of just learn that.
Oh, my brain is melting watching you do this.
I did it!
Oh, geez. Grab the... Oh, that's... Alright, that's a little... Woo! That's a little hokey.
I did it! Yeah, they need to have a little bit of a delay in this start just so that the screen doesn't start moving before I get a chance to pick those up. It's a little important. So I wonder if this is just about making it to the end, or if I need to actually destroy this guy.
Well, what's interesting... I don't know.
Yeah, right? It's tricky. Although now he's creating a lot more obstacles than he did before. I could probably just shoot him. Nope, that's the wrong button. Cool. Well, okay, what are your thoughts on the game before we see me die a lot?
I like, I don't know. I like certain games with a steep difficulty curve where you're not quite sure of the mechanics and everything like that. Like, that's one thing where it's frustrating. Oh, man. I think you do have to kill it. I think you do have to shoot it.
Yeah, it does seem like
it's giving you a whole lot of energy. Don't waste it all.
I got it. I got it. Shit. I'm a professional.
So if it's a game where you don't really have a lot of like practice with certain parts of the mechanics, or like it's so overly complicated that all of a sudden the difficulty goes up, expecting you to be like a nuclear scientist and being able to handle all these things at once, that's one thing. But because the premise does seem sort of simple,
it's definitely a game more about the mechanics than the story.
Yeah, I feel like them stepping up the difficulty curve is sort of needed, because if they didn't, you'd be basically you would have had your hand held.
Shit.
All throughout the first like 8 levels, because they're still like teaching you the basic obstacles that you'll come across, rather than just show them to you all at once and go, all right, this is how the rest of the game's going to be. Now's the time where you have to use your brain to figure out what happens next.
I suppose it's a little fair. I mean, I wasn't really complaining when I said that. I was just saying, like, hey, right, they need to make sure that they don't make it too challenging too quickly in the final release. I think, honestly, in this version, they only did that so that players can see just how hard it will get.
Because it is a demo.
Exactly. So they're trying to showcase as much of the game as they can to every capacity, so both in game mechanics and in difficulty. Which makes perfect sense. And I mean, it wasn't so difficult that I couldn't do it after dying a lot, but...
You gotta start shooting them, man.
Shit, damn it. Oh,
what did you do?
I hit a reset button, I guess.
Okay. That wasn't a glitch, people. We're sorry.
I'll give this one last shot,
people
and then...
Like, they reset.
Well, okay, engineering aside, or rather, glitches aside, I am persuaded that the engineering in this game is solid. Damn it.
Yeah.
Just because, the glitches we found are pretty simple, and things like collision, they are tough. Weird things like that weird loading issue when I died the other time. That's that's just something that you work out in the kinks. It's sort of expected in a demo. The game mechanics, they function, they work, and they feel very smooth, they feel good. I'm not worried about the engineering. I think they... wrong button. Alright. Jeez, it's so hard to, not get mixed up.
Now, I would be very intrigued if they did put in some sort of, I don't know, hint as to what the world and or story is about. Because this does seem like a very visually rounded out world. There's a lot of elements that are clear. For instance, you have all these floating islands, and you have these random bolts of energy that you're picking up to power your little device. And so far in the last 3 levels, there's been that city in the distance. So you're wondering, are you trying to get to the city? Are you lost and trying to get back home? I would love to see them sort of, hey, that's well done.
Yes.
But there will be more. Gameplay enhancements, soft difficulty curve. Weird how they heard me.
That's totally what they were going for then, if they wanted to address soft difficulty curve.
Hey, look at that.
Hey, cool.
Boom.
Yeah, okay. Game design, I think it was really cool. I think it was a lot more impressive in implementation than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Aesthetics, absolutely beautiful. I think the pixel art is fantastic. I think the animations are fluid, and I think the style is well done. Programming, obviously, they have their glitches, but the engineering seems pretty solid. Other than that, the game feel is good.
Yeah.
And I mean, future prospects, it looks like they've got a good plan ahead of them. So
yeah,
I'm probably going to pitch into this Kickstarter just because I think this.
Hell, I might even do it too.
Yeah, this seems like a solid idea, solid team, and yeah, the
Rock
team
on,
is
guys.
Magic Guizo. Guizo.
Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you think Chris's pronunciation is wrong.
Guizo.
Subscribe if you think his pronunciation is wrong.
And if you're a game developer and you want us to showcase your game, feel free to send it to us.
Please do. That's always a lot of fun.
We won't promise that we will showcase it just because we want to make sure that we're showing off, I don't want to say quality because I want people to think that if we don't showcase their game, it's not quality. But, you know, doing reviews of games like this or Let's Plays, you can only do it with certain games that allow you to focus too. So,
right.
But, you know, shoot us a game. We'd be happy to showcase it if we feel like it is worth sharing around. So
yeah. Woot.
And until then, we will see you in the archives.
Really, with the
pew 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 pew. You don't see me doing my finger guns right now. Pew pew pew.
Save me. Bye.
All day with this. All day with this.